Alan, lovely to meet you.
And you, thank you.
I don't usually watch period dramas, but I really enjoyed this film. So I was wondering what you would say to someone to try and convince them to see the film if they don't usually see this type of movie.
Well, take the words type of movie away from your brain and rest assured that when you say you don't usually, and you did, that the reason for that hopefully is that after a while, well, one of the things is I said to the costume designer, please don't make these costumes, make them clothes. We need to believe these people. So I think that's just the starting point towards you accepting the fact that the costumes aren't the issue. The fact is it's quite a modern story about a, quote, modern woman and a modern notion of what a man and a woman can be to each other as equals in a relationship. So all of that stuff is just a backdrop to something that's actually really about now.
Well, what made it, I thought, more modern for me was the bits of comedy in there, which were just brilliantly placed. And then Kate, I don't think you could get a better person for that role. She just slips into it so easily. And then Stanley Tucci, who was hilarious. I think you've got.
Well, there you go. See? So now maybe you will watch this type of movie, whatever it is. Maybe it's just called a good movie.
There you go. There was a wonderful moment in here where you're the victim of a mistaken identity. Has that happened to you in real life as well?
I don't know. It happened to me last night after the screening because somebody went up to my brother and congratulated him on his performance.
Ah, awkward.
So there you go.
Why was it so important to have those comedy moments in this film? Because people wouldn't expect that.
Well, when you say comedy, I think I love comedy that comes out, or laughter that comes out of situation and character. You know, they're not gags. It's funny because of that person and because you've invested something in the story. And so now, you're reminded of something in real life, and so it becomes funny. I think there's humour in anything. You know, when I was doing Hamlet, I got some laughs, and you just think, right.
Was there a challenge of trying to make Britain and our stately homes look like France? I mean, the Palace of Versailles is just phenomenal, but recreating it in the UK.
It is. Well, yeah, but, it turns out that we've got some genuine 17th century interiors in England. We went to Cliveden, the hotel, which it is now, and their dining room had the tables and chairs ripped out of it, and James Merrifield put Louis's bedroom in it because they bought and refitted a genuine 17th century interior in there. Same with Waddesdon Manor.
Mm. And what is it about Kate that just makes her so perfect for these roles, do you think?
I think, she walks on screen and you are glued. I don't know, that's kind of screen magic. But also, because she's such a phenomenal actor, you believe her. You're not watching somebody acting. You're immediately drawn into what she's thinking, what she's feeling, what her life in this story is about.
And I was saying to Kate, the Palace of Versailles is probably one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to. But for you, having travelled around the world, where would you say is the most beautiful place that you've ever visited?
The Australian outback's hard to beat. You look at Ayers Rock, that's something else. That's like a kind of natural Versailles sitting in the middle of the desert. So I'm sure you could name a country and you'd say there's something stunning there. Versailles, definitely.
I haven't been to Australia, so I can't say that one.
All right.
For me, France will remain it then.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Alan.
My
Good
pleasure.
luck with the film. Lovely
Thanks
to
a lot.
meet you.
Thank you.